Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle, and here on my channel I do weekly cash stuffing and budgeting videos. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So today we're doing my budget with me for August week 1 with my husband's income. So if you guys are new, I do 2 cash stuffings every single week. The first one is with my husband's income. He covers all of our living expenses. And the second one is my income, and I cover all of our debt. So that being said, we're doing my husband's income today, and we are working with $800. And this is actually going to be the last month with this income and with this budget specifically. And that is because I mentioned before in previous videos that it's possible that we might be moving. So right now we are renting a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It's 1,200 square feet. And we have 8 people living here, and in a couple of days we're gonna have 9 people living here for a little bit. My stepson is gonna come, my youngest stepson is gonna come and visit us. He has to go back with his mom because he's only 14. They don't allow, they have an agreement at 15 the child can choose where they want to live. He's the only one that's not old enough yet, and he's the only one not here. So, yeah, my oldest stepson came down in May, and he decided he wants to stay here. And so now we have a lot of people in this house, and it was tight to begin with, and we just need more space. And my brother-in-law, he owns a home, but it caught on fire last July. So it's been, like, under construction for like this past year pretty much, and it's just about ready for them to move back into. However, they just bought another house, and they're going to be moving into that one, and so they offered to rent out their old home that's almost ready to be lived in to us, and it's 5 bedrooms, 2,400 square feet, so literally double the size, and it's got the 5 bedrooms, so it's perfect for our family right now. And so, you know, that was kind of up in the air if everything was going to happen, but it sounds like it is. And he told us that our move-in date will be August 1st. I know you guys are seeing this in August, but it's actually July 1st as I'm filming this. I have not put in our notice. Ooh, I hit my tripod. I have not put in our notice for our house yet because the house is not ready to be moved into yet, and I'm a little bit concerned that we'll put in our notice and that house won't be ready yet. It was supposed to be ready by the end of June, and it's July 1st. It's not ready. So he says that we can move in on August 1st. I'm assuming that everything's going to go smoothly and that it will be ready, but again, I'm concerned. So I'm going to be putting my notice in for our last day at this house to be August 31st instead of July 31st. I just want to make sure there's plenty of time for anything to happen with that house and for us to get our stuff completely moved out of here into there. We're going to need to get this house like cleaned and like put together. So I want to make sure we have plenty of time. I do not want to feel stressed and rushed. So that being said, yeah, we're going to be moving, it looks like. Again, it's not ready yet, so anything could happen. We haven't signed a contract or anything with them yet, but it seems like that's what's going to happen. So I'm in the process of moving all of our stuff out of the house right now. Well, not really moving it. I'm packing up stuff that we're not really using, like our winter clothes and stuff like that. Yeah, because I want it to be like a long process. I don't want to be like super rushed in like one tiny little period, especially I only have 2 days off. Me and my husband don't have any days off together, so it's just going to be kind of chaotic. And like I said, there's 8 of us right now, soon to be 9. But yeah, that is a little update. This is going to be the last month that I'm budgeting like this, so this budget is going to pay for August's rent, and that's why I said we're going to be doing August 31st as our last day, so I shouldn't have to pay September's rent at all. But yeah, next month you guys will see we're actually going to be taking less income, and our rent is going to be, right now we pay $1,650, so I budget $430 every single week, and this is going to change next month. But yeah, so he is my husband, my brother-in-law that's renting us that house is his business partner. So my husband and him own the business together, and they both take a certain amount of income from the company. And they agreed that he would just take more and my husband would take less. So $2,000 difference. So he'll just take my husband's $2,000 portion for like the rent for the house. And so we'll just not even have to worry about paying rent essentially, and just take home less income, if that makes any kind of sense. So this is going to be the last month that we're actually even stuffing rent, because it's just going to come out pretty much automatically. We're not going to have to worry about it. But we will be bringing home less money, but it all works out in the end. But yeah, internet is getting $30. This one, I should be stuffing more, but I'm going to end up worrying about that next month, because I can take from buffers for right now if it's not going to be enough, which I know it's not going to be enough, because last month I did not check the internet bill before I did my bill condensing, and I assumed it was the same amount as it's been, and they actually did up our bill. It was like $110, and now it's $130 a month, which is insane, and I want to call them and fix it. It was like $90 when we first got it, and they just keep upping it. It's crazy. I want to fix it, but if we're moving next month, then we might as well just change addresses and price at the same time. There's no reason to change the price and then change the address after. Like, might as well just do it all at the same time. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for that. I know this $30 is not gonna be enough for the month, but I do have buffers in other accounts to where it will make it work. Ooh. But next is water. This one I'm also gonna have to up, but I'm not gonna worry about it this month. I'm gonna do it next month. Our water bill is going up, and if we live in a bigger house, I don't know if the water bill is going to be higher. I feel like it should stay the same, just because it's a bigger house, but I'm gonna up it anyway because it is not enough. So, again, I have buffers. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But electricity, most of the stuff is going to be raised in next month's budget. I know we're gonna need to pay more for electricity next month. But I'm still going to keep it at $40. Home gas, I'm going to keep at $40 because this is more than enough. And by stuffing extra in here, it helps out the other ones as well. Child support is getting $60. I don't know if we're going to have to pay child support for this next month because my stepson should be with us. I have to talk to my husband about that, but I'm going to budget for it anyway. Like I said, he's the only one that's not living here, so he's the only one that gets child support. And then subscriptions is getting $15. This one also isn't enough, but it all somehow works out. But this totals up to be $650. And next we have high priority sinking funds, which are also bills. They're just not due every month. My phone bill is, I budget $20 a month. Or no, $20 a week, because our plan, we have Mint Mobile, evens out to be about $20 a month per line, and we have 4 lines on there right now. So my stepson might get his own line, so we might up this one as well, but as of right now, this is what we have. Trash is $10 a week. This is paid every 3 months. Car insurance is $80 a week. And registration, I put in $15. And medical and dental right now gets $25 a week. But this is definitely going to be raised next month because it's not going to be enough. I have been spending a lot on my credit card for medical bills. Normally, that's not a thing. So normally, I do not spend like that. However, my stepson and my husband have recently gotten contacts. So they've both had glasses. Well, my husband's had glasses for like 20 plus years, but my stepson's had glasses for like the past 2 years. And they both decided to try contacts and they like them, but you have to buy them like every couple of months. So I'm going to have to increase my budget to be able to, make sure that happens. My stepdaughter has gone to the dentist and gotten fillings, and that was really expensive. And I know my kids are going to probably need it's just $25 for right now is not really realistic. So we've been going a lot more than we usually do. Normally we'd like never need to go to the doctor or anything like that. But with the dental work and then the glasses and then now the contacts, I've just been spending a lot. So I need to up this for next week, or not next week, next month. Right now, this is just, I'm going to stick to the budget that we have for the month. I'm not going to mess with it too much just because I know there's going to be a ton of changes next month. But yeah, anyways, this all comes out to be $150. And we are going to total all of this up. So we got bills. And then we have high priority sinking funds. So 650 and then 150 comes to a total, ooh, my handwriting's getting sloppy, of $800, which is what we were working with for the week. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. This is going to be the budget that I'm working with for my next cash stuffing. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.